Mehran, Rob from London, he says, Mehran, I got to ask you, most of the time I feel like brainwashed to always think of a past thing, as I always catch myself not in the moment, like lost in thought. I wanted to ask, how do I teach myself to stay in the moment, as I seem to always feel like a negative person thinking about the past? Oh, I missed these questions. That's why I just said, okay, answer me this, Rob. Do you often think about the food that you had a week ago and it was very delicious? No, right? Why? Because it doesn't do you any good. It doesn't make you feel full. It doesn't solve your hunger problem. It doesn't reflect on your physical body that you can feel it. There is no aroma of it that you can smell. There is no taste of it that you can taste. There is no feeling of fullness in your tummy because you just ate it. You don't. Why? Because you know it doesn't exist. It doesn't do you any good. But what is it that when you think about something in the past, like a relationship and stuff like that, I guess that's what you're meaning, you stay there because your thoughts doesn't know that it's not intelligent. Your thought doesn't know that what it thinks is a reflection of a perception. Your thought doesn't know that what it's engaged in is mechanical. Your thought thinks that it is separate from you, that it is creating reality for you. Your thought doesn't know the difference between reality and illusion, non-existence. Your thought has created the world for you and thinks it is the maker of the world, and what it thinks is your world and is your reality and actuality. And then it functions on that, it pursues that, it reacts to what that damn thing that he simply created out of thin air, because it's stupid. Thought is stupid, is not intelligent. Thought doesn't know that it's not intelligent. Thought has created you, your center. Everything has a center. Everything is emanating from the center. Everything has a center. So we have a center, and thought has created that center for us. Our religion, our nationality, our dogmas are the things we like, our families, mother, father, this, what we like, what we have read, what we know. Everything that we are is created that by thoughts, but it thinks it's not part of our center. It thinks it's separate at the center. It doesn't know that it itself is part of the center. It has created the me, and it thinks it's different than the me. It doesn't know that it itself, the thought, is part of the me. That it is a fragment of me, not the creator of me. And you are going along with it. You have actually believed that thought is the reality of you and actuality of you, and what it thinks is your world. And you fall for it. You follow it. You stay with it. And it's thinking about the past, dead stuff, non-existent stuff. And yet you believe, knowing that even they are memory, and you know that they're the past, they don't exist, but you believe and you stick in there because the thought has brought it up, and you believe in the thought. You think thought is the maker of your world, is the creator of your world. You think thought is intelligent. And for that reason, you follow like a stupid person, you follow a stupid entity, which is thought. And thought has no other way but thinking about the past, because everything that thought creates is coming from consciousness, coming from memory. Remember we talked about this way before? You experience, you take an action, and through that action, let's say, you know, I don't know, you're running and you fall. Running action, you fall. Experience, you hurt your knee. Experience, and then experience turns into knowledge. And knowledge is recorded in your memory, because we are recorder. We record 24/7. We record everything. And this memory is now, it's got this knowledge that came from the experience of falling, and that came from the action of running. So now you have this here, and then you experience other things in life. We're talking about like 40,000 or a million years ago, when this whole thing, creating consciousness, start forming. A certain kind of an action brought an experience. That experience brought an knowledge. Knowledge was recorded, and you did something else. I don't know, you were hungry, you saw a cherry tree. You tried to pick it up, you went up the tree and you fell, and you know, hurt your shoulder. That's another action, getting that food. Experience from falling or slipping and then hurting your shoulder, and then knowledge, or you reached it and picked it and ate it. The action of picking it, experienced eating it, the knowledge that tastes good, recorded in the memory. And over years and over many things, through instinct and through things that you could understand and conjure, you created all these experiences, knowledge, and recording your memory, and you created a field of the known. You created memory, and everything you think comes from this memory. Every thought comes from your consciousness. So thought being stupid, not having any other way to create anything, but he wants to be active because he thinks, oh, I'm the creator, I'm so intelligent. It's constantly in the memory, thinking about something, and thinking that it's creating something new, but it's always creating something from dead of the past, which is non-existence. And you are stupid enough, us, we, more stupid than the thought, we believe in it, that's a new thing. We should get busy with thinking about this, what this stupid thought has come up, which it thinks is new. And I also think, oh, maybe I should follow this thought, which is based on a non-existent past. Past is gone, is non-existence, but I'm having a thought about it. I'm roaming around in my consciousness, in the memory, and following it. That's why you're there. Another reason is that in the memory, everything is known. That's why we call it the field of the known. And in the field of the known, there's no surprises. Everything is known to you. And when everything is known to you, guess what? You feel secure. I find security. So in memory of their past relationship, in memory of whatever it is, you find security, because how things were in the past, which is still in your memory the same, you will remember the order of how things were. And in order, mind finds security. Through mechanical processes, things that you do in life, you create an order. Through that order that you're used to it, the mind finds security. And all that exists in the memory. So you go in your mind to be among the order, the way the things were, that you were used to it, and you find and create that elusive psychological security through being with the order of things how it was, which now you can reach them through your memory. That's why you keep going to the memory, because it's safe. There's an order, how things used to be, and you're used to that, and you feel comfortable and safe with being in that environment, and there are no surprises. So no wonder memory is a place of security, and people go in there. Or you start conjuring up things how you want things to be, and it will be conjured up the way you want it to be, which is you're projecting it to the future. You go in the past, you modify it in the present, and you project something that hasn't even happened. You conjure up for the future, and that's how you make your travel of your thoughts. And you think that's your reality, which all the time you're missing the actual life. To be one with the actual moment, to live as things are happening, to be one and with, in harmony with how things are arising, how things are happening. So you miss all that because of the security you seek from your memory, and the security and the conjuring up illusions that you seek how things you want it to be for the future, and neither is productive nor it's real, but you find security and safety in it, while at all time you lose the actual opportunity of actual life and being with life as it's born, as it arises, as it continues, and as it happens. And this is why you're in the memory, and this is why you should not be, because it's just bullshit. It's a stupidity. But we do go in there because we have believed that our memory and our imagination is where the real world is where the real reality is, because our thought has convinced us of that, because thought itself is not intelligent, is mechanical, but it doesn't know it's not intelligent. It's just stupid, but yet has separated itself from us and makes us feel, and we have bought into it, that thought is separate from us, and what thought thinks is what we should follow, and thought creates our reality. And that's why we miss life, and we keep thinking about negative things, and we bother ourselves, because everything is illusional. We have such a power of imagination that we can go on at different tangents and drive ourselves nuts. If it's a negative thought, we drive ourselves nuts, and if it's not, we just stay there and linger, and we lose the actual connection with the reality of life to be productive in life. So, wow, that was a question that got way more answer than you asked for, I guess. I hope, Rob, that was something that you were looking for, or at least you got it now.